Hello, my name is Daniel Martinez. I have been tasked with implementing a mechanic designed by one of my peers into this tile-based game project. The mechanic I've introduced is the conveyor belt tile. This mechanic was originally designed by Adam White. Okay, so here I'm going to demonstrate how the conveyor belt tiles work. The first row here is just a basic use of the tile just to kind of show you what it does. So, for that, I'll just move on to the tile, and it shoots me right across. So I'll go over the bridge just to demonstrate my old one. So now down here, I'm going to demonstrate how you can also use the conveyor to push a block out of your way. And that works the same way. You just push the block onto it, and it shoots it over to the other side. Now, it can be used in conjunction with my original mechanic, the disappearing tile. Just to give a demonstration of how that works, I'm going to step on this tile here, and it'll spin me around there, and then it'll put me on the disappearing tile, but I can't go back. So now I'm stuck there. So now I have to reset the board. So that's basically how the conveyor belt works and how it would work along with my tile. So, it can be used sort of like this just to kind of set up a finish for the game where it takes me all the way around the board. And of course, this is drawn out for dramatic effect, but aside from that, yay! So that's basically how it works. Okay, so now I'll show you how the tile was put together aesthetically. I started with borrowing from the parent tile, which gives me the base tile. From there, I went with a plane on top of the base tile, which I attached a texture to for the arrow just to show you what direction you're going to be moving in. And that's right there. Okay, so now I'll show you how I was able to implement Adam's blueprint to make the tile myself. So we started here where the player enters the tile. The event on entered calls to the parent event, or the parent actor, so that it can get all the base functions of the parent tile. After that, I have it play a sound as soon as you enter. That way it adds for the feedback from the player when they step on the tile. This next node is the neighbor, checks for neighboring tiles. This is to make sure that there are tiles next to it for the player pawn to move on to from the conveyor. If the tile is a neighbor, we're going to branch off here. If it's true, it'll cast to the interface iMovable, which will in turn cast to the function move to tile. This projects the player onto the next tile in line in the direction that you set, which is actually set down here in the finding neighboring tiles. When you find, I have it set to up. That way it knows to push the player pawn in that direction, which calls from the neighbor's object references. And that's pretty much it for the conveyor belt tile, and that's Adam's blueprint. Let's take a look at the tile in action one last time.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Thank you very much for watching.